Hello from Colorado. Been a little bit since my last update. I've raced twice since then, so I thought I would do a quick post. Life got real fast in the last couple weeks after racing in Utah/Idaho and then going to Mexico. I went and did the Huntington Try in Indiana. I think it was only my second pro Olympic. Not a distance that I tend to excel at just because the swim is kind of longer in relation to everything else. Actually, we had a pretty good swim. Came out just about 45 seconds down from the lead, which was about where I needed to be to put myself to have a chance at taking a win. I biked okay. I had 70.3 power all day long, but just didn't have what you needed to get that to that next level for the Olympic. And then that was the same thing on the run. I would have been thrilled if it was a 70.3. I could have kept going after I got to the finish line. I just couldn't find that extra gear to get to that 10K pace. And so I ended up taking away third. I'm not trying to say that I'm unhappy with the race or anything like that. I was definitely fatigued with all that was going on. Don't know if it would have mattered or not. Jason and Justin up front had great days. Coming away with a podium for third race in 3 weeks is nothing to scoff at. Then I drove home from Indiana to Iowa that night, and then on Sunday I packed up the house, and Monday I drove out to Colorado and unloaded the house on Tuesday. So that was kind of a whirlwind of a couple of days. Still nowhere near settled, but we're in our house at least. We have our bed and internet set up, so the essentials. Everything else is still in boxes. Ended up going down to the Woodlands. Always good to be back down there. My old swim coach, Tim Floyd, has talked about this challenge called the M squared since I started working with him. Evidently, it came out when the marathon swim was changed to 10K in the Olympics, so about 2012 is when people started talking about doing a marathon swim or a 10K swim followed by a marathon run, and doing both events in under 3 hours each. And so no one's done that yet. I don't know how many have tried, but no one had actually been able to complete both in under 3 hours each. And so I went down to try to do that with a couple other people. There's about 30 of us for the 10K swim, and then only about five or six actually tried to do the marathon afterwards. Had a good swim. I was pretty happy about it. I was right at 2:31 for the swim. Can't complain with that. And then got out onto the run. The Texas heat definitely started to crank up, which was not really welcome. I wasn't really prepared for the heat, especially racing 4 weeks in a row with all the travel stress and moving stress and all that I had going on. But I felt surprisingly well. It got up to about 95 and humid. It was definitely hotter than any of the Ironman Texas races that I've done. But I was able to manage it pretty well, and ended up running about a 2:44:10, I think was the official time. So I was the first person to go under 3 in both, so mission accomplished. It was a great event. I won't say it was fun, but it was done, and I got the challenge completed. So back home in Colorado, and trying to take a little bit of downtime this week from training and get settled in, and then I'll be building up for Ironman Arizona and then the PTO World Championships in Daytona at the end of the year. Have a couple more Ask the Prof videos coming out shortly, so make sure you stay tuned for those. Until then.